Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Red Prose Society. I suppose I should introduce myself as my co-host Shan did previously. My name is Tremaine Ake. I am a writer, poet, and content creator. I actually publish poetry readings on my own channel, Tremaine Ake Writing. Shan and I have been discussing this project for a little while, and he decided he wanted to bring me in to contribute to it. Now, I think as we develop this channel, things will change, content style will change, and the scheduling may change. But for now, we are simply focusing on getting these videos out, just getting something to you and sharing our experiences. Now, some of you probably want to know a bit of background. As of the date of this script, which I wrote on the 5th of June 2026, I have been writing for 8 years. I started at the age of 18 and now I am 26 years old and I'm not published. Never been traditionally published. I have submitted many times. I have not had a piece of work published, nor have I even secured an agent or even really had a request for a full manuscript. So you might be wondering, Tremaine, what the fuck? Why should we listen to you? Well, you're not actually going to listen to me. I'm not going to preach, lecture, give advice, or anything like that. I think there are plenty of those channels and they can do what they want. I am not an authority figure in this realm. What I am going to share with you is maybe what you're going through right now. And we're going to share that together. We are going on this journey together. You and I, possibly you, are unpublished. Maybe you haven't even written a first draft. So you and I are in the same boat. And I want to be with you in that boat. So you and I are going to go together with Shan on this boat, on this journey, on this this work towards getting published. I have 4 projects underway that I work on every weekday that I will get into soon. However, I just want to clarify. I am under no illusions that success is guaranteed even if you carry on. You and I may make it to the grand old age of 80 without a single word of ours published. But I don't think that matters. And I think and I encourage you to carry on with me. So with that in mind, let me introduce the 4 projects I have underway, where I am at with them, a little bit about them, and then I will wrap up with what I'm planning to do, as well as the type of content I will be contributing to this channel. My first, oldest, and most developed project we will nickname Project Cola. It is in the 3rd draft, sitting at 83,000 words. If you know anything about sci-fi and space opera, you know that is not enough. It is in desperate need of severe amounts of editing. Cola has been a book I started at 20. I've taken many breaks to write short stories, different kinds of stories, and I've learned a lot writing it, and I'm not giving up on it. The story centers around a young boy in a space opera setting, not too unlike Star Wars, I suppose. I've tried to distance myself from Star Wars in terms of the type of characters, the storylines, and some other things, but glimmers of its Star Wars origin are there in the world. My current plan is, if I should be lucky enough to succeed in selling it, would be to turn it into some sort of series. I think the story has a lot that it could go into. Project is currently on the back burner until I finish one of the 2 first drafts that I will now begin. The second project is one with the name, we will give it the name Project Slingers. It is in the early mid stages of the first draft, sitting at 33.5 thousand words. The story centers around a group of friends traversing the same galaxy as Project Cola. with a different set of problems and character types. Slingers is a project I have developed from a novella I failed to get published nearly 2 years ago. Slingers is also a space opera, and I plan to turn it into a trilogy. This is one of the ones I work on daily. I contribute around 2,000 words a day, every weekday, as well as the next project. My third and final novel project is codenamed Project Routines. It is a dark comedy book that follows a sprawling psychedelic group of plot lines that range from dystopian futures to silly joke stories I've written about friends. Currently, the project is in the first draft phase, sitting at about 25,000 words. This will be a standalone novel, and I contribute 1,000 words to it every weekday. The fourth project I work on every weekday is a poetry collection. As I mentioned in the intro, I publish poetry readings every day on my other channel, Tremaine Ake Writing, which I think will be linked in the description. Writing poems every Saturday for social media has contributed to my ability to continuously work, despite all the hardships that I may face. But it also has allowed me to develop a style and develop my own voice in poetry. Now, as a departure from my usual form of poetry, I have decided for this collection to actually write in form. So I set myself the goal of writing 50 haikus, 27 Shakespearean or English sonnets, 60 limericks, 10 ballads, 6 elegies, 10 long-form poems, as well as a secret form of poetry I have been developing that I will keep a secret in case it backfires dreadfully. And it will also be accompanied with 6 pieces of cut-up collage artwork, which you can see behind me is the sort of style I'm going for. So yeah, that's the poetry collection. I add about 2 poems a day to it. Recently finished the sonnet, haiku, and ballad section. Currently working through the limerick section. Now, with those projects in mind, what's my contribution to this channel going to be? Well, I can't promise the current schedule because Shan and I are still working that out. My current plan is in the 4th week of a month, I will upload a video like this, a long form video at 7 a.m. on a Sunday, New Zealand time. The videos will mostly center around progress I've made maybe that month or maybe that week, any setbacks I've had, any failures I've had. Maybe I'll talk about some of the difficulties with content creation, staying active and moving along in creative projects, as well as some updates, stories, stuff like that. I will also occasionally review books. At the end of this month on Sunday at 7 a.m. we will be releasing a video where I review a short story in a New Zealand science fiction anthology. But yeah, so that's all I have. That's who I am. That's what we plan to bring you. And if that interests you, please subscribe, please turn on notifications, like the video, and join us on this journey. Remember to, if you want to contribute your story, your own writing or creative endeavors to this channel, just write them in the comments. We will engage with you as best as we can. And I look forward to this community developing. But yes, I have been Tremaine Ake. This is the Red Prose Society. Ka kite.